Let's be honest now. These next couple of months, couple of weeks, couple of days, anything could happen. Just being honest. The president is going viral for the wrong reason. It seems like almost every week now, or every other 3 days. And it's not funny, y'all. Don't come on here giggling. We done laughed until we choked and farted on ourselves, man. That's how bad we have laughed, y'all. But it's not funny. It really isn't funny, y'all. Elderly abuse, man. We have become a laughing stock. People are laughing at us, man. For real. Just see what's going on. Walk outside. We have so many problems and issues. We're declining at a very, very fast rate, man. We're living in some dark times, you guys. America isn't American anymore. But before we get into today's video, I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. I love y'all, man. I encourage you to spread that love. One love, man. One race, the human race. Spread that love. We don't care what you look like. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what your age is. In this body we live in, we all got to die. The energy and the spirit lives on forever, man. And I'm wishing not only the best in you guys' life, but your kids' life. The future, the youth, the next generation, man. We got to get America back on track, man. We encourage everybody to go out and vote. Go out and vote. Go early. Bring everybody with you. Be careful. There's banana peels out there. And they even got banana pudding stands out. Do not eat that banana pudding. It is corrupt. It's disgusting. Kangaroos are jumping. You see what they did doing to the former president? They can do it to you. Yeah. Prayers for Trump and his family. Prayers for you guys and your family as well. In these dark times, y'all. Anything could happen. Anything. Then every single day we got to hear that he's unfit, dementia. I mean, it just, he doesn't know where he's at. I mean, this is not funny, man. He's going viral almost every other 3 days. People are laughing, man. We've become a laughing stock, y'all. Just being real, you know. All we can do is be real, spread the truth. But the sad thing is, most people could care less about the truth or don't want to hear the truth. And common sense is far, far gone in these dark times. The wokeness, the woke culture destroyed everything, man. Let's jump into this one, you guys. Oh boy.
A game of cards. You don't pick the cards, you play the hand you're dealt. After using up their dictator on day one card and the lock 'em up card, Democrats are down with only 2 cards left to play: Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And around the Democrat poker table, the question is, what's the next play? The obvious answer was Joe Biden. He won them the first poker game. Why not go for a repeat? Problem is, everybody sees the play coming. And the Biden card, no guarantee. He's lagging with debate prep, skipping out on G7 dinners, and now his son's convictions hanging over his head.
They found a pipe, a laptop, and 2 pistols. Not looking good, man. It's not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. And we still trying to figure out what crime did the former president commit. Still trying to figure out the crime. Can't tell you the crime. Can't give him a fair judge. They won't put any cameras in the courtroom. You see what's going on in Fulton County and other places.
Sources inside of the White House tell the New York Times Biden's grown more resigned and worried than ever about what the future might hold for his son. And the media is starting to question the play.
The people close to him say that this is the thing that, more than anything else, he wakes up, if he's briefed by aides on Gaza, the next immediate thing is about his son, or he is constantly in contact with his son. They speak at least once a day. So this is something that is going to add more weight to the president's mindset.
I think it's a very heavy burden. And by staying in politics, by being as exposed as they are in some ways, it has put pressures on Hunter Biden. And I do think that weighs on the president.
Like any poker game, it's all about the odds. A prediction model gives Biden a 1 in 3 chance of winning.
Might just be a landslide. A landslide. A landslide. My Patriots grab me one out the cooler. We're gonna crack open a cold one in November. Somebody get the barbecue pit hot. Who bringing in the desserts? Make sure y'all add seasoning to the food this time. Y'all remember in 2016, it wasn't no. Some of the food was good, but it wasn't seasoned to the perfection. Oh, come on. We're not supposed to be on here laughing. We come on now. We got to act professional. But I'm ready to crack open a cold one with my beautiful Patriots, man. I'm ready to crack open a cold one in November, man. I'm ready to get back on track. I'm ready for things to change. It's black soot everywhere. This thing's on fire. People can't breathe. Meanwhile, you got a fella in there sleep. He's sleeping through the fire. But don't worry, Trump is coming with them first responders, the remodeling team, and we're gonna get all this stuff sorted out. It's gonna look nice. Come on now.
And after Biden's approval rating just hit an all-time low, even the Democrat numbers guru, Nate Silver, is saying Joe needs to drop out, or else it's
needs to drop out. Hope y'all are hearing this now.
a long shot. Most Americans think if
I'm gonna repeat it for y'all. Make sure y'all can hear it.
A 1 in 3 chance of winning. And after Biden's approval rating just hit an all-time low, even the Democrat numbers guru, Nate Silver, is saying Joe needs to drop out, or else it's a long shot. Most Americans think if Biden's reelected, he'll die in office. And now the question is, do you take the risk, or do you make a swap?
I think a lot of voters have trepidation about whether or not Joe Biden will make it through a second term. And so they tune out these other things.
Is this because they have issues about his vice president?
I think it's also because they have issues about Kamala Harris coming into the Oval Office. Absolutely. Whether that's racism, whether it's because of her track record at not being great on public policy.
Do you think there should be a brokered convention? Get someone new in?
I don't think. Look, a brokered convention right now would require Joe Biden to willingly release his delegates.
But do you think he should?
I think we should watch for the first debate.
But what good does a Kamala candidacy do? She's less popular than Biden. And no one thinks she can beat Trump. But she's still here because no one's told her no. Or maybe she just won't listen to it.
I eat no for breakfast. I don't hear no. And many times in your life, you're going to hear no. Someone is going to, maybe even many people say to you, oh, it's not your time. Oh, nobody like you has done that before. Oh, they're not ready for you. Oh, and then I love this next one. Oh, that's going to be hard work. Really?
Democrats have a better shot of winning the White House with the guy that's about to die than with Kamala. As Machiavelli says in The Prince, to maintain power, you have to be prepared to act immorally when it becomes necessary. And that's what the Democrats are preparing to do. Charles Cook in the National Review says Biden's candidacy is nothing more than a decoy. Quote, Biden is operating as a stand-in, a widget, or a MacGuffin, whose primary purpose is to make it to November 5th of this year without expiring. The most powerful man in the world's been transmuted into little more than a game token, in a game that narrows down to this: Biden must win because Donald Trump must not. And the only way Biden wins is if he's not seen as too old or too incompetent or too misguided. That means he can't be seen as who he is. So the media has to lie to you about him. The job's simple: boomerang every Trump attack on Biden to better the odds.
For all his calls for President Biden to undergo some kind of cognitive test, it's clear to say Mr. Trump's remarks are not at all coherent in these rallies.
Mr. Trump's remarks have never been super coherent in his rallies. This split screen has always been there, will always be there. They are different people.
That's risky when your candidate looks like this.
I need to see some black folk on the grass. Come on.
Y'all, stop laughing. It's not funny. I see some of y'all giggling. I can feel the energy. I'm looking dead at you. You're laughing right now. It ain't funny. Stop laughing. Stop that giggling. Stop that smiling. Stop all that smiling. This is elderly abuse, man. Again, it's the President of the United States. We have become a laughingstock. And then on top of that, this is somebody's loved one, man. You know? Poor fella. Besides all the crime and corruption and that, you know, within the Biden family and all the stuff that has hit the fan and hit the air, and how the world is just completely declined and still declining as we speak. This is not funny, man. Oh, fella.
I need to see some black folk on the grass.
Banning books about black experiences. Okay. She knows so long as she was denied.
I was supposed to make it through this video without laughing, man, but I just can't. I can't help it, man. This is bad, man. What are we even witnessing, y'all? What are we even witnessing? What are we even witnessing, man?
So plan B, change the subject.
I think you got to stop making it about old versus not old versus fit versus unfit.
Here we go, MSNBC. Here we go. Bake us a pie. Bake me, my Patriots, a pie. Matter of fact, we don't want your pie.
It is very, very simple. You keep putting on the graphic fit, and you show Biden giving, at the State of the Union, unfit. You show Trump fit, unfit, and each one of Trump's is actually very funny. And you go, it's all fun and games until it comes to nuclear weapons. We can't have unfit. This guy might be a little old, but his hand on the button is okay. This guy's hands on the button is not okay. And I would bring it back to literally end of world stuff.
Notice how the Democrats still don't have a winning message. It changes every day. And that tells you they're in trouble. As soon as Biden's reelected, Cook says that's when you'll see a shift. Quote, 23 seconds after he has won, this will change. And when it does, the reversal will be astonishing in both speed and scope. Instantly, all of Biden's senile tics will be visible to all. Within seconds of his inauguration, the scene will begin to cast doubts on the ability of any octogenarian to do such a demanding job. And when the last weight falls, it'll become clear as day that Joe Biden wasn't a presidential candidate, but a lumbering decoy. The media will turn, and the kingmakers will go to work. Hunter gets pardoned, Biden gets pushed out, and the torch gets passed to Kamala Harris in the first year. whose presidency will look like this.
To aspire to create wealth is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. If that is what one chooses. I, on the other hand, have chosen to live a life of public service. But I am all for any of you get yours if that's what you want, right?
We trying. We definitely.
And so that's what this tour is about.
Every day for 4 years, it'll be a DEI victory. The media will sell.
Didn't. Oh man, I remember the video we did this morning. It was so funny with Fulton County. Didn't earn it. Didn't earn it. Didn't earn it.
Celebrate the first black female president, and the deep state will run amok because Kamala is easier to control than Joe. Just like Joe, she'll be a MacGuffin to Washington's poker game. And when 2028 rolls around, they can say, thanks for playing, Kamala. We'd like to introduce you to someone. Maybe you've heard of him. Gavin Newsom.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Oh boy. We encourage everybody to go out and vote, y'all. Go early. Bring everybody with you. What do y'all think of this, man? Comment down below. Look where we're at. Look at all the issues and problems. Just walk outside. See what's. Go out in the public. You can even smell it. It stank. We encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. God bless you all and your families. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.